I hope everyone in the call did get the box, by the way. And then I'm very curious to hear. Very good, Bianca. Thank you. Very curious to hear. Is there anyone that already opened the box? I mean, we can be very open and transparent in this call.
Yes, I did, Michiel. And I had someone on the phone, and the package came in, and then I just opened it.
Okay, so but then you probably wonder, why in the world do I get a box full of, well, I'm not going to say yet. Didn't open yet. So, but this is what we're going to explain to you during this call. So again, big thank you for joining. Thank you for all the great pictures that we get. And actually, how we came to what we're going to do today is that, I mean, just like probably many of you, over the past months, I also have been struggling sometimes with staying fit, staying healthy, being at home a lot, looking at the screen a lot. And actually, I was talking to Raymond van Driel, who told me about a great initiative which he did, I think, or was it a couple of months back, with his team. And I thought this is something that we need to share with the full Ohana. So that's actually what we're going to do today. And what we will start with is a video, because what we're going to show you is pre-recorded due to all the corona measures that we have. So doing this live in this huddle was a little bit problematic. So we're going to share a video with you, and then we'll get back to you. So Jean-Marc, start.
Welcome. Great seeing you in this very special huddle that we have for you today. And actually, we have two also very special guests with us. So, Lena, you all know. And then we have Jean-Marc. Jean-Marc, welcome.
Thank you.
We invited you to this huddle because earlier this year you did a special exercise with one of the teams.
Yes.
In Salesforce. Actually, it was the team of Raymond van Driel.
Yep.
Raymond came with a very enthusiastic story.
Yeah.
So, and it was, for me, it was quite inspiring. And not only for me, I mean, there were immediately some others that stepped up and said, hey, listen, this is something that we need to do for the full NL Ohana. So actually, that's why we're here today.
Cool.
But maybe you can introduce yourself.
Maybe I should. My name is Jean-Marc Bilderbeek. I'm a Dutch guy, I'm 49 years old. And I am an ICT consultant and a project manager. From there in 2008, I started my own company. And my job is to motivate people to step out of the comfort zone. Because I think that's where the biggest change are. And that's the best way for teams to work together in a new way. Is for most of the team members a new way of thinking. I like to stimulate that process. I love that.
So, Jean-Marc, why did you change career then?
I had a burnout a long time ago when I was 32, 33. So that was a moment I thought I have to do something I really like. What do I like to do? And I like to work with teams and I like to make people change. I love that. But that's a totally different career than I had started back then. So that's a big switch. So I called my name Kaderloos, that's Dutch for outside of the box or without boundaries. And that's my job at the moment. So that's how I met Raymond earlier this year. I had the honor to work with his team. And it was a session of 2 hours. And I still remember that session quite well because I like to challenge them. And it was a great team. We had a lot of fun too. But there were a few challenges within that team.
Because you mentioned there were some things going in that specific team. And what I like about that saying is that I think we should focus on sustainable employability.
Yes.
Challenging times we live in currently.
Yeah.
So that's where you focus on, I guess.
I think the essence of an effective team is that they all take their own responsibility for the way the team acts and performs. That was very good in this team. It was a good team to work with. There was a good flow inside the team. But I think the essence of a team is what is your main goal? Where do you want to go with the team? What's what you're aiming for? And that everyone, each member of the team takes their own responsibility in achieving that goal. And that's my job. And it's aligning goals and responsibilities in one setting.
What you are saying is actually for the individuals, embrace change so you can grow the bigger goal of the company.
Please join me next time. Yes, perfect. Yeah, exactly. Because that is successful teams and successful organizations and corporations are always because they have a very clear goal and the people feel connected with achieving that goal. If you don't, you're just there for the money or for different goals. It can work, but it can be more effective if they all work together. Blending forces.
Blending in.
We're going to address actually what you just shared.
Yeah.
So the individuals.
Yeah.
We're going to address accountability.
Yeah.
We're going to address shared goals.
Yes.
But what we're also going to do is, well, you started with thinking outside of the box.
Yes.
And we're going to do that by getting into the box.
Because there's a second part to your question, to the story in my past. First of all, I started as my own company, and then in 2011 and 2009, I got my first epileptic seizure. I got my first attack. And I didn't know what happened. I was 37 back then. It scared me a lot, because I didn't know what happened. I didn't know what to do. So I went to the hospital. They did a few tests, and they told me, I'm an epileptic patient. There is no cure. You will suffer seizures the rest of your life. I actually swallowed that idea for 2 years. And then I thought, but I like thinking outside of the box. Why not acting outside the box for myself? There is one truth. The neurologist told me that's the truth that I had to believe. And I thought maybe there are different truths. So I started a path of a few years of just anyone who could convince me that they probably had a solution for me. Just go there. It's acupuncture. I've been many different types of specialists, and nothing actually worked. But they all told me that it might work for me, but nothing really worked. So that was a bit frustrating too. And then in 2011, I met a homeopath, and he told me, well, the cause of your seizures is refined sugar. Sugar is causing your epileptic seizures. And actually, the way back home, I was crying of happiness. And why? Because he was the first guy who told me that I could change something. Because most of the specialists told me, there's nothing you can do about it, Jean-Marc. I can help you. I send you a bill, but there's nothing you can do about it. But I can cure you. But nobody did. And he was the first guy who told me, you can cure yourself. Check your food. Oh, it's the sugar that's causing your seizures. I thought, I'm a project manager. Why not eat a month? No, I'm not going to eat sugars for a whole month. If I don't have any seizures within that month, then I have the key to the cure. It was clear to me I had to eat more vegetables, less fruit, more vegetables, eat healthier. Forget the alcohol for a month. So that was my project. I learned that some ingredients have a specific use. A lemon has a lot of vitamins and a little bit of fruit sugars. But if you have an orange, it has much more sugars and less vitamins. So I thought, no, oranges, just eat lemons, because they're better for me. They're healthier for me than orange. So I was, without sugar, it's almost impossible, but I wanted to eat useful ingredients, useful food. How am I going to eat this? I didn't know. But I learned that there are easy ways to be effective. Therefore, my diet became more sustainable, because I don't eat tropical fruits, because that's only for the sugar. I only use useful ingredients. And then someone told me, give me a tip. Maybe you should make a smoothie.
But I
So,
think you would need some other functions to be successful for doing that.
I really thought,
So
oh,
absolutely,
I have to do
I
today.
agree.
So I need
I think the role
detoxing.
of
I need to
gehel
eat
is a
lemon.
little bit different, to be honest.
This is how to start
It
it.
is
So
called strategic
developing my smoothie.
enablement or
And
something
you
like that.
can
Strategic
then
customer
get
engagement.
the goal is
I guess what we're
that's
missing,
by
what they are
using
saying they are missing
ingredients.
is like we are missing this kind
When
of
I got back
strategic
home, I
engagement
started
discussion.
experimenting with
Yes,
very elaborate, strange smoothie blends. So I was experimenting and drinking. I had a powerful blender I needed. So I drink it and I thought, oh, this is really tough, but it feels so good immediately from day one I started drinking those smoothies. So I've been experimenting a lot, I think for 5 years now. But after 2 months, when I started drinking my smoothies every day, not leaving anything, so I can drink alcohol, I can eat anything I like, but I just drink 1 smoothie a day. My neurologist called me, he gave me a hug. That was possible back then. And he said, you're cured, because I hadn't had any seizures since 2012. since I started making my smoothies. One smoothie a day is my cure. Just the blend of very powerful ingredients. What do I need? That determines what I throw in my blender. That's what I drink every day.
So Jean-Marc, actually you are saying one smoothie a day keeps the doctor away.
For me, it works. And I want, as a keynote speaker and as a trainer, I also sometimes see a big crowd and I just want to challenge. So maybe just forget the price of flavor, the price of taste. How much does it cost you to only eat what you like?
So it's about mindset.
Yeah, it's all about mindset. It's all about mindset.
What I love about your story, it's very impressive. But I know my colleagues, and I think we are very well aware of the importance of health.
Yeah.
So we try to work out and we try not to drink that much alcohol, but sometimes, of course, we have hangovers, so I'm very curious about that smoothie as well. But I strongly believe in that we are aware of how important well-being is. So, Michiel, I don't know what you think about it, but I'm very curious about the box.
Actually, I would also really love to see now what's in the box, especially, I mean, given the story from Jean-Marc. So how we are going to translate that box into a smoothie that is not only there to help you when you're sick, but also is there to, I mean, support you every day to stay healthy, to stay fit, because we all know, I mean, we are in a tough situation. And actually, I mean, it's hard work. So let's make sure that we use actually what we get provided today to support us through the coming months to stay healthy, not only physically, but also mentally. So let's see, Jean-Marc.
Sure. Open the box.
Hi, everybody. Welcome in the Salesforce kitchen. I've received the mystery box as well, and I'm so curious to see what is in it. So, Jean-Marc, can I open the box?
Let's get started. Yes. Have you all at home? Have the box in front of you. It's time to open up the mystery box.
So there we go.
Let's go.
Oh, wow. Well, it starts with a letter. This looks really, really lovely. It's a very nice bowl filled with vegetables and fruit.
This is a very healthy blend of ingredients to make a smoothie at home, but also if you don't have a blender, you can use all those ingredients separately. But they're also an ingredient for a very cool smoothie blend, the Ohana blend. Healthy gift from Salesforce to you.
Really lovely. An Ohana smoothie. Is that yours, Michiel? Have you thought about the Ohana smoothie?
Actually, I wish, but I think it's very cool that we will have a smoothie specifically for the Salesforce Ohana.
So the second gift is this big envelope. So in here you will find the smoothie configurator. 14 smoothie blends, easy to configure because the goal determines what ingredients to use. It's easy as that. On the back side of the smoothie configurator, please read the manual first because it's very easy to use. Just in 5 steps and you can make your own very goal-oriented blends.
So, Jean-Marc, since we all work at home, I do see here a smoothie for muscle pain.
Yeah.
And what I noticed with myself, that sometimes it aches a little bit.
There are different goals, and those are indication blends, because your body reacts differently than mine to those ingredients. So if it doesn't work exactly, but I want to challenge you. Start making those blends once a day. Every morning, make a blend, see how it feels. If it feels great, you're on the right track. This just might help to make the next step in getting more healthy and taking more responsibility for your own health. And it's very easy to use. All ingredients are very easy to get in almost all the supermarkets, at least in the Netherlands. So no difficult, hard to find ingredients or very expensive, just very easy to use. Because I want to make it easy and accessible for you. But take into account, I did not take the taste into account. It doesn't mean you don't like it, but just give it a try, see how it works for you. Today we're going to make the Ohana blend, specially designed for you, for all of you, the Ohana blend. Easy to make and easy to drink. So let's get started.
So, Jean-Marc, I already did the washing for you.
Perfect.
So it's all ready to start.
Thank you very much, Lena. First of all, always wash your fruits and vegetables very good before you start making the smoothie. Okay, let's get started to create the first Ohana blend 2020. First of all, we're going to use the celery. What's the specific use of celery? This is one of the few vegetables they told me has negative calories. That means the more you eat, the more weight you lose. And it's just because it's just fibers, natural fibers with water. So it takes more energy for your body to digest the fibers than you actually eat. So the more you eat of celery, the more you lose weight. There you go. Second ingredient, fresh lemon. Perfect. I just peel it very fast, just like this. When you use a strong blender, you can also blend the peel. Except fibers. There you go. Next, the bell pepper. A very great natural source of vitamin C. Just throw it in the blender with seeds and all. Fresh broccoli, a great source of calcium and iron. And just toss in a little bit in your blend. And then the banana, a very good source for some extra energy early in the day. There you go. The last ingredient for the Ohana blend for today, raw ginger. Very good for detoxing purposes. Big chunk, throw it in the blender. Okay, if you like, you can always add olive oil to your blend. I always do it every day because it makes a smoothie extra smooth. I think it's also very healthy for you. So I'm gonna add some olive oil today. Not too much. Let's go.
All right.
Cheers, Michiel.
To you,
Cheers, Jean-Marc.
Trouwens, Lena.
and to all of the Salesforce Ohana. Let's give it a try. You were not necessarily lying where it goes for the taste,
It's spicy.
but I can definitely see that mixing all the ingredients, I mean, gives you a very special blend. We could compare this to Salesforce, right? I mean, we are a very special blend, but only if we really bring it together. I mean, if you look at all the teams that we have and all the different people that we have, it is the combination that really makes us Salesforce as we are today. So I would like to say big thanks to all of you. I mean, for being here, for all the energy you put into the company. And I hope with this, we give you some energy back. Because we know it will be tough times also in the coming months, because we will still be working from home. So like I said, I mean, it will be the high season of the year. So please stay healthy, both physically and mentally. And I really hope that this will support you in that effort.
And to everybody at home, thanks for joining us and stay healthy and see you soon. I hope over here, but otherwise on camera.
Cheers
Cheers.
to a smooth future.
So we can turn the cameras on again. And sorry, yeah, because I think for a lot of people the video was a little bit shaky, but I still hope that you did get the message. So and actually maybe it's good to get a first-hand experience from someone who actually has been through this exercise for quite some months now. Like I said, the team of Raymond van Driel started with this. So Martijn, you're in the call, right? I did see you somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely, Michiel.
You can share some of the experience because you've been on this on these smoothies, let's say, for quite some time now, right?
Yeah, absolutely, Michiel. And I was one of the lucky few to first experience this. And I mean, those smoothies, for me, best invention since sliced bread. I mean, this is just my morning piece of blended smoothie stuff that goes in. I'm a big fan since buying that blender and learning from Jean-Marc's own story. And actually, you know, no sliced bread in the morning for me at all, and I do actually feel fit.
Very good. That's great to hear, and it's a great testimony. And I think there's more in your team that feel the same. Actually, I was with your team this morning, And I think everyone more or less shares the same story. So very good, very good. Hey, and then, of course, there's also a contest associated to this because you've heard Jean-Marc coming up with the Ohana smoothie. So the contest is that we're asking you to come up with your own smoothie, looking at all, let's say, these useful ingredients, as Jean-Marc called them, and come up with your own smoothie. And then we're going to select the winner, and the winner will get, I mean, a bowl of fruit and vegetables to make those smoothies for a full month. So I would like to challenge you to come up with one that we can all use and that we actually can add to the chart that you did get in the package. So, and then Jean-Marc, maybe also over to you, because next to this initiative, I think this initiative also led to another great initiative, because you told me this week that our contribution to this also led to a contribution from your side.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Michiel. Thank you. Well, first of all, I want to thank Raymond and his team. Good to see you again, Martijn. It's been a while. It was in January that we met, and I still remember that session very well, like I told in the video. The video was a bit choppy, but maybe later on we can send out the link so you can see it in a more a better environment. And special thanks to the whole project, because this has been a great challenge to sending you all the mystery box in one day, and that was a big perfect. So I'm very happy. I'm smiling all over because of all the reactions in the chat session. Really cool. As to your question, Michiel, yeah, what's there to say? I decided in April and met a guy. I think I wanna motivate people to eat less tropical fruit and more local fruits, like more vegetables, because vegetables are as powerful as tropical fruits, and tropical fruits are mostly eaten just because of the sugars, because a lot of sugar, like a mango and a pineapple, it's all because of the sugars and not because of the vitamins. And I want to use useful ingredients in my blends. So if you look at your smoothie configurator, there are many more useful ingredients that you can use. Give it a try. Throw it in your blender, see what happens, first of all. But second of all, I thought, well, your configurator is plastified because I wanted you to use it in your kitchen. So if it gets wet, you can still keep it. And it's a reminder to the session for today. I want to do something back for the world. First of all, don't be very aware of the fruits you use. I want to use as much as local fruits as possible, so that saves a lot of pollution. And second of all, every sold configurator, I wanted to plant a tree in Kenya. And because of this order for Salesforce, I reached the 1,000 configurator. How do you say this in English? From April on, I sold more than 1,000 smoothie configurators. So last Monday, I made a donation. Let me get this. I made this donation to a company in The Hague, and I know that guy, and he, so you are also, thank you very much. There will be 350 plants of trees planted in Kenya just for all of you, one of you. So thank you, Salesforce, and thank you, Michiel, for this order, because let's make the world a bit greener too. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very good, Jean-Marc, and thanks for your participation. So I really hope that for everyone, this will have a contribution to staying healthy, to staying fit in the coming months. I think I can say, Jean-Marc, that if anyone has any questions or wants to align with you on how to use this on a personal level, or maybe with your team, that people can reach out. So big thank you for joining today.
You're welcome.
And I hope you like it. And I wish you a very good and healthy weekend for now, and talk to you again next week. Thanks a lot.
Thank you all. See you on LinkedIn. Thanks. Bye.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.